Nanilian, good day. Nanilian, good days. Nanil times, good day to everybody. Very specific talk it is. Nanilian, good days, everybody. Let video start. I'm just waiting. It's still 00. It's not started. Nanilian, good days, everyone. I think it is started now. Well, it's okay. Very interesting video again because this is for everybody. Very interesting one, and we have to be careful about such videos in our life. This is Engineer Suraj Singh speaking from Bharat, India today on 9th April 2025, 12:41 p.m. After many days I am giving this video because of so many reasons. There were obstructions and still obstructions continue. These videos are not in fact allowed by Facebook for more than 1 month. That is only problem here. Just putting internet online. Every drawing. This is for today. I can say today morning I produced 184 power 184 and message is universe decides. I am saying decides. This means I am talking on behalf of universe. You can say that. Though I am not at that place, I am not located at that place where Supreme or universe in charge is located. But here I got connection in my mind. I feel whatever think, whatever write, some soul from there reads that and message reaches there because everyone is under surveillance by power of universe. We have to be careful. Just like you find everywhere you are under surveillance of CCTV, same way everyone on earth is already under surveillance of universe, non-device CCTV. There is no need of any device because that is signal constituted compromise CCTV. That is signal system. Everybody getting information from universe without any device because device is only signal and signal oracle, and that's I try to get you this information all time. I have been using this system already developed with me for more than 3 decades, and everyone can get it. It's not a big issue. If you are a good thinker, you can get it. This power 184 is not too high but also not too low because it is within skies. If you are intelligent, if you are brilliant, if you have got determination, if you can help this world, if you can help yourself, not just for sake of money but sake of help to nature, it's very significant in this case. And you can say in this case dimension of this size is in this 184, this is 7.97 into 10 to power 87, that is power 184 size of oracle. This is diameter of oracle 7.98 into 10 to power 87, or you can say in plain terms without using any power. If you write 7 up to 87 places, you shall find so many kilometers at this power, which looks very big here, but if you compare the size of universe, it's not big, and that's main issue. That was only point I tried to share in this. You know all other notings there, and most important point is process, and that says this also. Think. It's not font, it's just oracle, unit oracle, and we say that think. Think is only formula. Think is only lead that can take you to whatever location someone is interested to reach. It depends upon you, not upon anybody else. And I in this message say universe decides limits. This is power sign. Limits power of all bad humans. Bad humans means those who do oppose something to be done for society all over world. Whoever they are, if they are not good people, they are bad people. I am talking for all nationalities. If you cannot do good for common people, you are a bad human, and if you can do good for them, you are a good soul. That is a message here. You have no right to exploit anyone because nothing belongs to you, and whatever belongs here, it belongs to everybody available on earth journey. You are not exceptional, you are not particular, you are a common, everyone is common. Even if you may be trillionaire, you may be billionaire, or you may be whatever emperor, you are just a person on this earth, nothing more than that. So you have to keep your limits. If Supreme has brought you to this level, it's not because of your capability, but because of certain credits you did in last time, and you are getting those fruits, and that's all. But you have to do in that capacity. But if you don't do that, then it is named bad human, and one who doesn't have that position but still does good. In that case, we can say that person can be called good souls. So here message is, I am writing many messages, and many more messages. I would like to show you another file, and that message is, you can say, I'll see that file first of all. First of all, that is first page of fourth file here, and this file I'll show you here in my record. This is here, no, not this one. Yes, I think this is that file. Okay, and this is here, you can say this file here, power of soul spectrum, and here you can say here, so this is here, from power it starts. This is power 146, so not 146. I'll go back here. This says 184, same message, just one page of that one is here. There are 11 more pages, but here in this file I'm showing on one. In other file I'll show 184. Other message is, universe systemizes limits power. Universe systemizes limits power of all bad riches. All bad riches, who may be riches, but they are not good people. And this to be done for all good souls. If you are rich, it doesn't mean you are good. You can be good, you cannot be good. Both ways are there. It depends upon your conduct. It depends upon what value you extend to those who are poor, who are capable but poor. You may not be capable, but you are rich. That's what I want to say. All bad riches, those powers must be limited now. This message has gone to universe, that one universe has to systemize limits of power, all bad riches for all good souls, and this change is going to happen. Whatever I am sending, this is, you can say, soul wise official, not body wise official. This message should be considered, shall be considered, because I presume that I am virtually representing universe on earth. This is my consideration. You may accept it or you may not accept it, doesn't make any difference to me. I am doing all this for service of universe, for converting earth to a better living place and not a rushed place where everybody wants to run to which destination one doesn't know. Then other message is, universe systemizes limits power of all undue riches for all positive souls. Undue riches. There are people on earth who are riches, but there are so many classes of riches. Some people have become riches because of corruption, because of robbing, because of cheating, because of whatever you can say, and they cannot be called due riches. Those who are due riches, they are by honesty, they are whatever, those are very, very few. Otherwise, you can say house is full because of undue riches. Earth is very small if you consider universe size. Too small it is. It's like an ant walking in a group of ants on footpath. That is what value of earth is. Don't have pride in that, because there are so many earths in so many places, in so many solar system. It is very small part. We have to be serious about this issue, that we cannot take anything from anywhere around universe, and we have to leave everything here. Other message is universe systemizes, destroy all negative acts. That is very important, very, very important part, and it applies to everyone living all over the world. People want to kill others, people want to destroy others, they think they can do whatever they wish. And title here is, message here is, universe systemizes, destroy all negative acts for all positive souls. What is happening, I have seen, in name of religion, in name of foolishness, in name of stupidity, there are some people, you may say 80 to 90% people all around, who do not want to do anything. They are not capable to do anything for good of this world, but they want to pull legs of others, soul wise. It happens. You may say soul politics. It's not like physical politics, but a politics in which, oh, this person is advancing, let me pull this person's leg soul wise, so that this person cannot advance, and I will steal energy of this person and use that energy for me. This is very significant statement. Maybe many people don't accept this, don't agree with that, but it doesn't matter whether or not you agree. Facts cannot be, you can say, hidden. Facts remain that whatever is not seen, it doesn't mean that doesn't exist, and whatever is seen, it doesn't mean that's truth. So we have to consider this, because there is light and there is darkness also, but both are valuable. Light is valuable, similarly darkness is also valuable, but it depends upon in what way you see that. You at night take rest for sleeping, you sleep, that is also good time, but it is darkness. While in daytime you have light, you work, and that's also good. Both are good, but it depends upon the intention of a person, what person wants. If you take it for yourself, okay, but you want to, you can say, destroy someone else because of your hunger of advancement without any effort, that person is called evil, that person is called devil, I would say, and those shall be prosecuted according to rules and regulations of the universe. That is what I understand. No one can escape that. If somebody says I can, I think that person has got something wrong in mind, and whoever allows him, whoever supports that person is super stupid, super spirit, super nonsense. That person tries to take place of universe supreme, and that person does not have any other sense, or I would say that person may be nonsense, it may be tantric, it may be Malvi, it may be whoever else, complete destructive mind, and such minds can never work. You may cause harm to someone, but remember, science says action and reaction are always equal and opposite, and you use certain scale factor to reaction, it may be multiplied by 10 or 50, and you have to face that. This is also fact of life. You shall get all back, if not now, later on. You can't run away from that. That's why I say something has to be done organizationally, systemized, to destroy all those acts without causing problems to those people, those souls who are exclusively interested in advancing this world progressively, and not by legal, or you can say legal murder, you can say called is soul legal murder it is. If you want to kill someone or cause harm to someone, this is nothing but complete nonsense. And I'm speaking in clear terms that this has been happening. But remember, one has to pay when time comes. You may laugh, you may enjoy, you may be happy, but remember, wrong is wrong. You cannot escape that one. Other messages, universe systemizes. Just some buffalo entered and driveway causing problem. So I just this happened. Sorry, gentlemen. Some emergency was there, so I just went to solve that problem. However, universe systemizes destroy all negatives done against positive souls, because if you do that, don't forget that you are going to cause work of nature obstructed. You are going to do against work of nature, and that's a crime. Or you can say, just like we say on earth, this is anti-national, and that activity can be called anti-universe. And whoever supports that and whoever does it, these all shall have to face problems according to universal law, universal constitution. Other one is universe orders to return all negatives done against positive souls. This is very dangerous statement, and this is going to happen soon. All these statements we are making, these are all notifications have been done, shall be done, and these will come into action, not like Government of India or the government, but immediately, because souls are working efficiently. There is a determination that world should be efficient, proficient, and those people who are criminals must be prosecuted at an earliest, whoever they are. They may be king, they may be emperor, they may be presidents, they may be ordinary one, whoever shall have to face problems sooner. And also there is universe orders to return all evils done against divine souls. This is very significant statement. There's a consideration going on that if somebody does it, that impact shall be returned. Those who are involved in that, including tantrics or else, shall also be given equivalent punishment, and it may be much more difficult to survive in that case if those people who work for universe, they are cause such problems. That's why I use divine souls. There are many people in world, sitting in world, working in world, earth I mean to say, and they are actually originally divine people, only body they have here, otherwise they are not thinking of money making, they are not thinking of anything else. They are thinking to make this world a better place from every aspect of life. And if you cause something like that, because you may not know who is divine, it's all secret. Everybody cannot be called divine. It depends upon if someone does everything without any greed, without any kind of avarice, and that person doesn't care, goes on and on, that person is divine. And if divine person is impacted upon, you know what happens then. You can't face those impacts. That's why I'm trying to suggest everybody, be careful. Universe orders to crush all tantras. This has been a new decision. Whatever tantras you're going to cause to people who are working for nature, you shall have to face problem, and maybe you are suspended out of this world from universe itself for hundreds of years, where you may not get even water to drink. That could happen, and it's going to happen. It is going to happen. Don't take it otherwise. Whatever I am announcing here, don't think this is my announcement. This is universe announcement, because I have got connection to them, real connection to them, and I am in complete, you can say, representation. In complete representation, I report to them and they send messages to me what you have to think about and find solution, and that's what I'm solution. You shall find a different world after some time. Universe orders to crush all bad acts against divine souls, and also crush all negative acts against good souls. These all are similar, and I think I done this already. It's third or fourth, so let's go to other file here. Another file that's also important one. You may be thinking I'm getting speculative. You can think whatever you think, doesn't matter. You can think whatever you think, it doesn't matter. But facts cannot be changed. You may think whatever way, I don't mind. Time would tell you about what I'm saying. And this file is another one which is giving details. Details here for, you can say 184, and this is detail of 184. All these details in typical form, as much as possible I could do, I did it. And here is what, similarly other details. Typically every submission, every proposition has got 12 images, and this is just for information. These all are available on Facebook, and that is PE Suraj, facebook.com/PESURAJ. You can see these postings there. I am currently concentrating on these postings, and there are so many postings done for everyone, and these postings are also taken by universe department every time, and they consider this immediately. Because what is happening on earth, universe is not happy about that. Whatever is ongoing, innocents are being killed by various presidents and kings, and that is not required. There is no necessity of that. No one has got any such right. Whatever country one may be, whatever king or not king one may be, but no one has got any right to destroy whatever has been created by universe. And that is very important point, and we have to be serious about that. And here issue is quality. In fact, what quality we should have in life, that is very important point. We have to be serious. If we can't have quality in life, understandably, then what happens, that is really very dangerous. Quality is a requirement. It's a preference. It's not your option. You cannot say it's my option. If you say it is my option, then it's only for you, not for others. You can't declare yourself that you represent everyone, because if you are not doing free service, you are paid, and that cannot be called representation. If you do everything free, that can be called representation, because you have got no degree of greed or avarice, and that's where you can stand somewhere. But if you are making money, whatever way, it is kind of service, and quality must be there. And if you don't do quality, you work against nature. You cannot say it's not against nature. You have to say that, because ultimately material is employed there, other items are employed there, humanity is employed there, Everything comes from nature. Nothing comes for human being. Human being does not give anything as permanent contribution, original contribution. Everything human can give is relative. Even if you take material from this, all materials come from heart of earth, that is called lithosphere. Earth is, you can say, economics origin on earth. Everything, every requirement, every material is taken or collected from source of earth. Whatever food we eat, it also comes from earth. Of course, there is additional arrangement from solar system. If solar system supplies energy, we can use that energy and we use it for growth of food, wheat grains, vegetables and whatever else. This means it is not simply earth, you can say, it is solar system integrity and particularly participation and domination of sun that allows earth to get rice, wheat and whatever else for purpose of food. So you can say earth is not alone. There is another member, that is sun, and also there are other members which are who are all related to work of signals. And these signals I am talking about. This is very important, significant part of life. You may be educated, but you may not know anything about this because there is no such subject. There is no such university who can tell you all this. Forget religion, forget everything. I am not considering any religion in this way because there is no original religion in this world. All are considered or imaginative or relative. Fact remains that there is no religion in nature. Only religion is soul and human or whoever created them. Creatures all are part of universe. This means universe you can say is religion. Nature you can say is religion. And soul you can say is religion. Here we are constrained to earth. We cannot leave earth on our own. This means we are having little power, only very little power. If I cannot fly, I cannot go to other planet. And this means we are here only for this very small part of universe. And still that we jump a lot, we boost a lot. And we don't understand from where this money comes. Economists don't even know what is wealth. They only say this amount, that amount, this amount, that amount, because they are also relative economically, they are not original economists. No one is originally economist on earth. Only nature is economist, you can say. No one knows what quantum of wealth lies within earth, what is within crust, what is within mantle, what is within core. No one knows about that. Scientifically we can say we know something about geology, applied geology or other geology, but that doesn't give answer what is required. Very small portion it is, and among that we have partitioned ourselves into 200 nations. This means we are too small and we boast a lot. We want to kill others. We want to, oh, this is mine and that's yours, I will kill you and you do this for me, or I'll, means like that. It is called foolishness, because no one belongs to earth. Earth is not owned by anyone. It is just a journey. If you want to have a pleasant journey, good. If you don't want a pleasant journey, then you are a fool, I would simply say. This is very good what I am using because you don't understand where are you living. You are not even living, you are just staying temporarily for a couple of decades and then you have to live. You do not know where your home is, but when you go there, you shall know this is my permanent home. And there you have large responsibility. On earth you are just a delegated one for a while, nothing else. That's all. You must be serious about this. If you want to do something for earth, think it positively, qualitatively, otherwise don't do anything. If you all time think, oh, I want to steal, I want to rob, I want to kill people, I want land of these people and that one, this means you are nothing. It's like, an animal when dog barks, follows a car. Car doesn't care why dog follows me, and after running about 50 or 60 feet or meter, it resumes its journey back because there is no result. Car goes on and that keeps on barking and barking and barking. Same is symmetrical to presence of human being on earth, and I am also a part of that. You may say sometimes I also act like a dog, and everyone is a dog here because reverse of dog, what is that? Do you understand that? Just joking. So, my dear friend, my seriousness lies in quality, and quality everywhere. First quality consideration is humanity. If I am not a good human, I may be a professional. If I don't understand my job, I don't work according to what I learned. That means there's no meaning of learning. That education is also for purpose of certification, and certification does not guarantee that person who subscribes is efficient, is honest. It depends on your culture, you can say family connections, your social connections, what's your thinking, what's your conduct, what's your ethics, and what do you think about nature. Unfortunately, those people who are very well educated, they do not know, they do not understand, they do not learn anything from nature, while nature is best teacher. If you can understand, first teacher on earth when we come is nature, but we cannot learn that time. We know only our parent for a couple of years. After that, we don't know what is nature. We use nature every day. We understand this is nature, but we don't learn it. And that is, I don't say learn from books. It is self-learning by virtue of your presence. You should know what's happening, because nature is perfect system. It works perfectly, it works systematically, it works qualitatively, it works without any lapse, without any defects, without any snags. But all systems created by human are faulty based, are not perfect. Even computers are not perfect, materials are not perfect, and you can say everywhere you shall find defects and snags. But human created by nature, biological part of human, is never defective unless there are certain issues. Otherwise, you can say it is systematic, it is qualitative, it is functionable, it's not relative, it's the origin. And that's what I say, we have to change thinking about it. If human is not qualitative, we cannot get anything otherwise. I don't say everybody knows honesty, everybody knows sincerity, everybody knows regularity, everybody knows punctuality, everybody knows everything. But how many people in fact use it, apply that in life? That is a self question that you have to answer to yourself. What is your ethics in life? First of all, you should have ethics which can be certified by yourself. If you think I'm not like that, then you have to check why you are not like that. It's not a religious preaching at all, it's consideration in system. I am talking about system. Computer is very small system, digital world is very small system. Most important system is creature. I am a creature, you are a creature. Everybody is a creature. So what I know about myself, I have to analyze this self. But you should have a capacity to analyze. You should have capacity to talk to yourself. Did you ever talk to yourself? Do you talk to yourself? Why you want to other people to talk? This means you are a very weak person. If you think that you need someone to talk, this means you are not very good person. You need support. Can you do by your own? That is my initiation is. That is my proposition is. You think your way. Can you fight with yourself? Can you talk to yourself? Can you question yourself? Can you find your own mistakes yourself? Can you advocate yourself? Can you find punishment yourself? Can you punish yourself? That is ultimately a question. If you think, no, there should be someone else to punish you or to get you free, this means you are not a dynamic person. Dynamism is very significant in this world. And not only in this world, but also everywhere else. Because there is no standstill action anywhere. Can you tell me what is standstill action anywhere in India? Nature always keeps on moving. It never stops. But human body also keeps on moving, but we do not know that. We say, oh, I am going to sleep. Yes, you are going to sleep and you are sleeping, but during the sleep also, you are not completely stationary. Many parts of your body, many systems of your body keep on working dynamically in a way that you don't even know. So your body, you think it rests, but it rests only in part. Otherwise, it moves. Your respiration system never stands still, never even stands still. Your eyes can never close, though you can say, I have closed that, but still you see something. Now how can you see something? You are sleeping, but you are, oh, I was in dream, I saw that. Then what is that? You have to ask yourself. My head never sleeps. I so I'm resting, but head does not rest. Respiration doesn't rest. Blood circulation does not rest. Your vibrations never rest. These they cool down. That's why I'm saying nature means dynamism. If you are not dynamic, you are not a real part of nature. You are a waste, I can say. You are a garbage. You may say you're a part of garbage. Nature means action. Nature means reaction. Nature means use of mind. Nature means use of your intellect. Nature means use of natural sources in a proper way, optimum way, not to destroy any material. Not to. Nature means you have been given certain air. It should be pure all time, but no one thought of that. All collectively polluted that. All collectively used plastics and polluted environment. All collectively did everything and no one is responsible for that. Who is responsible? They say nature shall take care. That is what I say. You always do wrong and you leave this responsibility to nature. And why should nature take care of that? That is another question mark. That's I say no need of learning any science, no need of learning any PhD, only is thinking. It is not that you need a PhD to think like this. No, you don't need any PhD. That is very small part of education. Your real education comes from existing system. That is your understanding. You should understand. You should know. You should analyze. If really you are a person who has got knowledge, then don't worry about any teacher or book. Think about this. It shall tell you everything. It shall teach you everything. Because it works. It works. Scientifically, Earth never remains stationary. No planet remains stationary. No human remains stationary. Okay, I am not walking, but system works. I am sitting, but even then system works. I am sleeping, system works. Nature works, my body works. What is left? Even these buildings in which we say these work, do you know that? We may say, oh, this is stationary. No. These have been constructed based on certain designs, and designs have been worked out based on certain reactions and actions of forces. You can say those forces always work. Building in service means building response to forces, and those forces are many types. Common are, for example, compression, tension, bending, stresses. This means something goes on and on and on and on. When you stay on railway station and you see some bridge, steel bridge or other bridge, you stand on that and the train passes, what happens? You only find vibrations. This means certain force applies. Same happens in buildings. Everywhere it happens. We have to be smart enough to understand that. Stationary does not exist in nature. Station means no, it shall collapse. Station is just relative world but not a factual one. Nothing remains stationary, and that's where your mind can never be stationary, your body can never be stationary, you can never be stationary, you can never station yourself. Means you have to think yourself. There is no need that you need a teacher for this. Your soul shall teach you. Your mind is a teacher, it shall teach you. And that is why I am very much concerned about this subject. Though it's not a subject, but I am converting this to a subject. Because everybody has a right to think. I am using my right to think to tell you something, irrespective whether or not you accept. It's up to you. I'm not going to force anybody. But you cannot stop me also. There is no law that can stop me from thinking like this. It is only commodity, unknown commodity, secret community, mystery that thinking can be carried out, can be conducted by anyone, everyone, without any implication of any law, provided it remains thinking only. Either it is in mind or as a piece of paper, it should not be used as a weapon. That's important point. If my thinking forces me to produce atomic bomb, I would say I do not work for nature. I work against nature. If I use my thinking for destroying everything, I work against nature. If I think to killing people, it means I am working against nature. If I say, oh, I bomb everywhere and destroy this city, it's a work against nature. It happens. It has been happening in many countries. They are breaking buildings by bombing, they are breaking people, they are doing everything. And what shall you call it? Is it good? Which religion tells you, which religion teaches you all this? This means you are just following religion for purpose of decorum, not for purpose of actions and implications. This means just it is a showpiece for you that I am following this religion, but in fact you are not following any religion because you do not know what is your soul, what is nature. If you don't understand purpose of soul and soul itself and nature, there is no meaning of any prayer, there is no meaning of anything. It's all show, it's all showpiece, show drama, not honest based prayer. Prayer means something very strong. If you just pray for sake of praying, it is useless, there is no meaning. But if you say, no, I have to protect the universe, I have to help for earth to be a better place, it is something, means you think, no, every creature is a product of God or supreme and it should be preserved. You have to do that. Otherwise, you are a burden on nature, you are a burden on universe and nothing else. Do you want to be a burden? And that's what I relate this to quality. Quality of human is most important. You can say, if you are not a quality professional, quality human, whatever work you do, you shall not comply with requirement and you will be okay, let it go on and what we'll see later on. And that later on never arrives. Never arrives. And that's why I say, you have to talk to yourself. Okay, you are educated one, but you have to self-educate for everything else. You were educated by university or institution, you got certification, okay, fine, that's good. But your own certification do you have? Self-certification, self-education, self-action, use of your power that you have got in. University cannot give you any power, institution cannot do that, but your own within your mind, within your soul can tell you everything. It depends upon your own. Means don't think that only body walks, your mind also walks. Your thoughts walk. You using your mind, you can walk, you can roam throughout universe if you have capacity. Don't worry about where you are because you have to come back from there. You shall never be lost. That's only secured walking, secured flying. You can fly the speed of millions miles per hour in universe, no restriction. But you will not stay there. You have to come back automatically. Nobody would stop you. Nobody would. But if you think I'm tired, I'm going back as information, you go there for information. You have right there. If you think it is your right, and you don't go if you think, oh, I need not go. I need not go. I don't understand this. I don't like this. Oh, I don't believe this. Everybody says like that, but it's up to you. It's up to you. I can't say no. What I'm just trying to say, if you want to use your power which you have got in, it's for you. Just like you use your degree certification. Oh, this is my degree, my doctorate, my this and that. I am capable, I am qualified. Because you have got evidence of certification, that's what I say. This is very small word. It's another word which is many times this word. There your certification is different, not like this. It's like that, somebody thinks, oh, this is a well, some frog in well. Oh, I am a frog in well. I don't know what river is, what canal is, what sea and oceans are. You are that. Frog in a well. If you want to be a frog in a well, or if you want to know what is ocean, what's airspace, then you can understand what you say. You can know a lot from that. And if you know a lot from that, I would say you are best person. You can make yourself best. And I would like to, I thought to show you what topic was. In fact, let me see that topic, because that is also important to discuss. This is about management of this you can say these videos and nothing else, management of that one, and that is here you can say. Let's see the file. It is here, this file is, I think, yes, I think is this file. Alright, this is this file. This file is here. Let us say this file is here. Alright, it's now here, and you can say here. Oh, come on. Oh, it's going too slow. Sorry, I didn't fix it before. Let me go fast now. Yes, it is here. This is here. 9/4/25. Civil engineering works quality solves spectrums. Civil engineering works quality solves spectrums. If no quality, reject it. So simple. Good solve oracle improves one's quality. Quality first. Fertile mind must follow solves, achieves supreme access using oracle window. Get right to information. Solve first. Solve is top wealth. Pay nothing, use solve. Have performance luck. Universe is for human. Learn nature, intellect, oracles, universe members. Think to know self, advance, engineer, name. And I have put here in text of this video all this information, whatever is available, in particularly Facebook posts URLs which are here. These shall not be deleted. If you wish, you can note down, because after 1 month this video would certainly be deleted, but you will lose all information at that time, and this information shall not be possible to be posted on YouTube because there is a limitation of text in that. But here up to 184 I have put in, and also triplet I put in, so you can copy them if you wish. Otherwise this shall go away one day, and that is all available currently in this scenario, and you can use. So what I said was very important part in this case, as I discussed with you about that. This you can say quality related title, and starting with engineering, because civil engineering is most significant part of life. Civil engineers may not be considered qualitative or efficient, because people do not know what civil engineering is. Civil engineering is most significant one, most hardworking one, most intellect group of engineering, very much analytical, very much calculative, and you can say another name of civil engineering is mathematics. If you do not know mathematics, you are weak in mathematics, forget civil engineering, because civil engineering is never ready made. You have to produce everything. You never, just like mechanical world, other worlds, you get ready-made items. In civil engineering, you cannot do anything as far as structure is concerned, and structure is very significant part of every building or other you can say development items. In civil engineering, you have to do a lot. Of course, you may not get that much remunerations. Forget remunerations, because you are not working just for sake of remunerations. You are working for sake of development, and development itself is an award if you get successful. Don't worry if you think, I know people don't say, oh, these days package is very significant fashion everywhere. Oh, this is my package, but civil people don't have package. They pack everything, in fact. They pack raw materials, they pack natural materials to finished one. They do a lot. I know that. I have been there in construction. And I know what difficult it is, what is difficulty there in working. Because you have not to sit inside office and work or inside room and work, you have to sit. You have to walk, you have to stand in sun and thunderstorm and everywhere for production of construction engineering. And you means you don't always remain in comfort zone of life. You have to face all these devastating environment conditions. You may like, sometime not like, and of course I can say without that development is not possible. So we have to be serious about that issue, and therefore say quality is significant one in part of life. If I cannot give quality, I shall curse myself that I am not doing that one. It doesn't matter what salary you are getting. Salary you have to get, that's according to your agreement. But work you have to do. And if you can't do work, then you cannot call yourself a professional. Even forget civil engineering. That's what I say. My seriousness is very much sequence. I am very serious in this case, though I don't show my serious face, because seriousness and serious face do not have any relation. And just like I consider Saul too strong for me, it's very much specific learning for me, self-learning, that Saul ultimately works on everybody. You cannot do anything, you cannot think anything, means you have no courage, you have no initiative without having good basis of Saul. And that basis is not very difficult, but you require concentration, you require devotion, you require dedication. Whatever work you do, your work shall give you capacity, and that capacity shall enhance your power of Saul, which is enhanced toward a geometry, and we call that is oracle. Saul oracle. That is geometrical solid, it's a spherical volume, depending on whatever power you are in, and that's where you can enrich yourself, not in terms of money, but in terms of working power, thinking power, and you can advance, you can guide others. It's not very difficult, provided you know what it is. It cannot be measured physically, but it can be felt that it is available. Means you have different mind, different thinking. Once you have that, you can beat everybody in argument, you can write whatever you think, but don't take it otherwise, because this is your power. You are having that power, and that's why I always say that quality is very important for me everywhere. If quality doesn't work, there is no meaning of my involvement. What for I involve, I do not know. And for that purpose, I have another file which I often show you, and that file is here. That is quality file, and that I'll show you now. Which file is that? Oh, sorry. My God, where is that? Just see. That file is here. Quality lectures here. Yes, is that file. This file you have seen already, but just for, you can say, because it is very, very significant, very significant message in this, and I want to announce it like worldwide requirement for quality and coordination, which are, we have to speak about that. Why to worry about it? Why should I fear people that you don't talk about this? Facts cannot be declined. Facts remain that nowadays rush is there everywhere for everything, and that rush doesn't care about quality and coordination. Quality and coordination are very significant topics for everyone to move in a way that can lead to success, a success destination. But on way, it is all useless, because people do not know meaning of coordination, and they do not also know if coordination is misplaced, nothing can be done qualitatively. And quality must be aim for everyone, and it's not only quality but also quantity, because when you talk of quality, quantity already is there. There should be no hesitation at all. And if you hesitate, this means you are a coward person. You do not know to speak. You do not take responsibility. It's not just theoretical, but real quality I'm talking of, real coordination I'm talking of. This coordination means interactions among various informations available, interrelations, understanding, rational understanding. Are these going to be feasible to work, or there is redundancy there, or there is a defect there? Quality exists generally nowhere, I would say, not currently alone, but also you can say, but let us say currently, of course, with some savings exceptions, and we have to be very serious about that issue, because ultimately we have to be serious, we have to do job, and if we can't do it qualitatively, there is no meaning at all. And quality for sure means to produce products, to deliver products, to manufacture products, goods according to defined designs and mandated specifications, included within contractual or whatever applicable documents. Quality means to have working professional, and every personnel must achieve necessary work related standards to involve consistently and competently. No concessions can be permitted to engage incompetent personnel on whatever works, any works. Foregoing necessary standards must be defined based on academics related syllabus and expected attainment in work within profession, without which engaged employed personnel cannot be designated competent. Quality must be included with all subdisciplines used, applicable on all projects and in life as well. Safety, health and environment, also known as safety, health and environment as SHE, is not considered for sake of choice, but must be considered for sake of works execution requirements. Must remember that machines are employed and work personnel are employed on all activities or events in manufacturing world and also in construction world. Engineering domain is really powerful, for it requires combination of designs as well as dependence on working drawings and also on shop drawings. Review as well as production of project specifications to be adopted, included within contract, depends on about how engineering petitions such qualifications are added onto general specifications of such description. This means construction domain is like prime vehicle on project, without which nothing can move, and also that sole objective of project always remains delivery of products. Along with construction work of planning, scheduling and cost control move to support construction reach its targets for successful completion of project. Planning is an integrated part of construction, without which works would never move fruitfully in required sequence. It has also been named project management document, though I do not agree with that script. All defined domains or sub-departments constitute all integral parts of project management, project organization. Quality domain being most powerful and supportive for manufacturing and for construction activities must be absolutely quality oriented within itself. Despite job being surveillance on operations quality system and executing quality operations symbol controls. Since it is weighted specifically for meeting necessary requirements of domain, must be fully competent. Let me repeat this, I think something is missing. Since it is weighted specifically for meeting necessary requirements of inspection and testing as well as control, less personnel employed within domain must be fully competent with all knowledge of applicable criteria or specifications along with designs. I'm not going to do everything here, I'm just trying to say that stop sleeping. It's a very important point because sleeping means laziness, drowsiness, slackening of energy. Everyone has to stop sleeping and attempt seriously to achieve reliable quality and reliable coordination which are required to be my and everyone's friend. To be my and everyone's friend. Reliable coordination which are required to be my everybody's concern, every friend's concern, because I and others cannot satisfactorily work in profession without these both domains, for these are not considered absolute domain but supportive and inclusive ones. I am talking of real quality and real coordination which are friendly domains together for all others. Demanded quality, you cannot leave me because you are my destiny and nation's destiny as well. Others may not do so, but engineers shall have to handle you both domains successfully without causing any problem. But engineers shall have to handle both without causing any problem. We require to establish both domains permanently in engineering profession and also other walks of life. Health profession comes first for purpose of survival, followed by health profession comes first for purpose of survival, followed by engineering professions for sake of workers of. So my dear friends, what's very important point here is I'm trying to incline to confine to something you should be able to do. And not simply, I'm not teaching you elementarily, I'm just trying to say you have to keep in mind that quality cannot be overtaken, cannot be, you can say, controlled. It's very much part of life. There are so many issues here, but I'm not going to talk to them all right now. Talk about them, but here we say, because I have to close it also, and it is here. My life truth number data, not this one, not this I'm talking about Excel file. That's what I say. I'm not getting complete picture here. Quality, again I say, is not, there's no option if you think you can avoid this. There's no option. Option is only your speculation. You have to do whatever way it is required to be done. That's the only way. And for that purpose, you have to develop yourself. First requirement is that. Don't think I have to follow someone else, I have to follow specifications. Yes, you have to follow specifications, but you have to see also that no creature is impacted upon. Quality is something very basics for everyone, and if you can't do work qualitatively, then you yourself shall not be happy. Forget others. You shall not be happy yourself, and that shall be a problem for everybody, because quality cannot be ignored. There is no way out of that. If you ignore quality, you shall ignore yourself. Remember, and ignorance cannot give you anything except waste of time and feeling bad. Quality word is not very decorative. Quality in fact means power of soul. If you can't do power of soul, if you can't use your power, I would say there is defect in your performance, there is defect in your education, there is defect in your culture of society, and you are not serious. Seriousness does not mean serious face, but serious determination. You are not determined because you are unable to deliver quality. You don't have your quality itself. So how can you deliver quality? That is a point to be considered. We have to be serious about that. There are so many points written on this page about we have to consider depending upon what job we have. And if you cannot do that, you can't do anything. It's very important point. These are only points I am trying to show you, but these are significant points. If you cannot get these points done, it depends upon communication is very important in quality system, because communication shall equip you with quality. It may be self-acquired communication or somebody gives you. It depends upon. Can you think? That's another point, which means do you have some mind where intellectualism stays or intellect stays there? Are you really that one? Are you sure your degree gives you intellect, or you use intellect to get a degree? That is another point. Are you really intelligent, or your working makes you intelligent? See, there is a point of intelligence. Naturally you got intelligence, but intelligence which is linked to subject, that is not linked to nature. That is your own. And for that purpose, you join university, you join school, you join your educational system, so that you get certain feeding in mind, and that feeding should be permanent. And when it is permanent, you can become a good purpose, good objective oriented professional, and you don't think that you are weak. Intellect solve, and it should be used. You cannot simply say, I got this degree, I got this, and I'm not doing anything, but I am this. Okay, that's your option. But you should know what is fact in life. That is very significant one. Quality is not a joke, it's a requirement, it's a must. And maybe sometime people cheat. Yeah, we did qualitative, this was a problem, that was a problem. Ultimately we did it. And you feel happy we did it. That's what I'm saying. Communication is soul, it's soul. It's something you can't ignore. And if you ignore, you shall be ignored. Don't forget that. It's very much true that we have to be serious about all this issue. We have to be serious about all this issue. And if you can't be serious, nobody can make you serious, because seriousness means continuation. It doesn't mean stop. Seriousness is continuation of work in a professional manner, in a right manner, in a manner that it works. It is nothing else. Many people may say, I talk same again and again, again and again. You may say that. But you cannot run away, you cannot escape facts in life. Speaking again and again because of thinking, and thinking and again because of speaking or further thinking, this is a chain reaction. This is very much chain reaction. Sometimes it takes many chains, sometimes it is solved in 3 or 4 attempts. It depends. It depends upon your experience and your knowledge. If you are an experienced person, if you are a knowledgeable person, if you are just having theoretical knowledge, I would say, then you have to acquire some work knowledge. Because that knowledge gives everything. You cannot simply depend upon what you say without experience. You just say about what's written in book, then they can also read book, what specific you have done. Book says something, you say, oh, don't read this, just listen to me. But give something specific, extraordinary, so that that person, that's incumbent, knows it. Quality cannot be ignored. People are not serious doesn't mean quality should be stopped. No, I am not with that statement. Quality is a requirement. You are paid. Even if you are not paid, it is your duty to work qualitatively. Whatever you are, whoever you are, where you are, don't run away from quality, because sometimes if it comes into action, it will destroy everything. That's very important part we have to be clear with. And if you are clear with that part, you can know, you can apply quality whatever way you can, and that's good one. Quality is not achievable, it is within you. I am talking, that I know something, that's why I am talking. Maybe I don't know everything, but sometimes by virtues of experience, by virtues of your intelligence, by virtues of some information, you can talk. That's good. Means you are disseminating some information to others. Maybe everybody is not like you and you are not like everybody, but you are trying to share information for others, with others, and that's good one. If they get benefit of that, or they may have interest, okay, let me also be busy with that, what he is doing. That's what is required. Induction, automatic or indirect induction of, you can say, kind of, you got inspiration also, you can say. I don't believe in inspiration, because inspiration is something different. Because I am saying that doing something is more important. Of course, don't say that you copy. It's not question of copy. It's a question, sometimes, we forget. And somebody comes and say, oh, you have to do that. This is just like that. I'm not expert of everything, but we have to rely upon that exchange of information is a must. It's a must in a way that it should be done. It's very important, very workable, and we have to be clear about that. And it is already 1 minute, 1 hour and 13 minutes. And I will take not much time, because I wanted to talk a lot, but because of memory issue, because of shortage of time and this is also my old laptop, and I keep precise videos now for a couple of time until I get new laptop, because it heats up. It's heating up now, yes, it heats up. So we have to be a little serious in this case. And see, it is dark now, so let it put again. That's a problem, in fact. So quality is a must. There is no option at all. You have to pass by that. And if you don't pass by that, it shall not pass you. Not at all. You have to suffer. You have to learn it from nature. Earth has been working, solar system has been working, skies have been working for many billions years, and nobody knows how many billions or trillions. But it has been working. Human has been working, but human has been given short life, not like 10,000 years. It's just 100 years, 75 years, 50 years. So you have to work during that period only. Unfortunately, when you start thinking that I have to do something for this, then you are in some house where similar type of people stay, old age people or others, and that's not really, you can say, consideration of quality. Quality must be Quality must give integrity to society, integrity to world. It should give honesty. It should give courage. It should give determination. It should tell everyone you are not alone. You are a part of system and don't spoil system. It is answered very well. I'll not run away. Just now I'm going to close this video for a while because I have to see. I want to share with you much more information. I'll do that. Let me go to my file of video, and it is, I think I should stop now.